Hello, goblins. It's Chris, Eldritch Pipes. It's an episode of this week's Pipes. It's been a fantastic week. Fantastic week. I guess I must have just made the gods happy or something. But yeah, no, it's been a grand week. In many different senses. But I'll keep the chat appropriate. Oh, one programme we've been watching this week on BBC iPlayer, so don't know if you, for those of you who get that, there's this like crime documentary. They bring out one every now and then. This week's was like the body in the warehouse, I believe it was called. The other one was the girl in the lake recently. And it's a Scottish court. It's really fascinating. The stories that they're showing is like, there's not a whole lot of evidence. It's all very circumstantial. But the guy who does this, well, obviously I'm not sure how they choose the cases. I guess they just choose interesting cases, but the jury do not go the way I think they're going to go. Like twice. Which is really crazy because like I'm thinking like there's just not enough evidence for you to reasonably convict. It's like surely it has to be beyond reasonable doubt, right? But I suppose this guy is able to put forward a quite sort of compelling circumstantial evidence. Makes you wonder. But what can you say? Just that there are some people you go, okay, I fully believe that you are guilty, but I don't believe there's sufficient evidence to put you away. And this jury just go, well, I don't care if there's sufficient evidence or not. You look guilty as sin. You probably are. We're going to put you away anyway. I don't believe that's quite how it's meant to be done. But the jury's verdict is the jury's verdict. And in one case, it was unanimous. So, who knows? Anyway. Anyway. I've got some pipes to show you. Now this week I took a week off commissions. Just to like noodle about with some stuff. Just for my mental health. It's good to just have a total blank slate and see what comes out. There's a couple of things that I wanted to do. And I'm going to show you. And like, well, I got lucky. And more than just a little lucky. I got more lucky than I had any right to be. Anyway, let's get down to it. So, as you can see, this is the slim Dublin that I did last week. But I did a rusticated version last week. Well, this guy, he was just like, yeah, I'm going to be smooth. And like, really cool grain just waving all the way up the bowl. I was able to pull out a really nice groovy contrast on this chap. Bit of a plateau rim. Just paired with a piece of Crimson Cumberland. So this guy is available. All this week's pipes are available. Yeah. And I was in a real space for doing these. I thought, you know what? I'm going to do another one. I got another smooth. This guy's grain kind of like wraps around. This guy paired with earth and ivory stem. Well, look at these guys. I'm going to get this guy back out. How can I do this? So, yeah. Mind blown. Yeah, so that one's got a smooth rim. The other one has a plateau rim. So I was just like, well, this is my week. Let's go for it. And I wanted to do, go away. I wanted to do a pipe I hadn't done for a good little while. And no, this one's not smooth. I've never done a smooth version of this pipe. I've done smooth, oh, you'll see. It's a carnivorous snail. I haven't done a snail in, I can't actually remember the last snail that I did. He's a lot going on. Such a fun pipe to carve. There's like, okay, so there's like the snail shell, which is a reverse calabash chamber. That's where the stem stops, and it you have all that room there for the reverse chamber. So you've got the snail shell. You have this like crazy bowl. So you have this like one surface which is like descending while the bowl sort of like pokes out from the top, like in the vague S shape. You have loads of craggy plateau along the bottom. You have like a fluted foot. And you have a contrast sandblast. Loads of ring grain, all the straight grain in the contrast blast. He sits. It's got everything. I suppose the only thing it doesn't have is like some like cavalier tap on the bottom. But you don't need it. So done in a chocolate and yellow contrast, which is like been the theme of this week, and with just pure black stem. Is he not grand? I think it's about a 4-inch stem. So there you go, carnivorous snail. So, yeah, it's all going on. So, yeah, if you're interested, I've got 2 slender Dublins and a snail up for grabs. If you're interested, send me an email at devilsreef@gmail.com, or it's Eldritch.pipes on Instagram. If you're not following me there, you should be. That's where I post up all my stuff first. And yeah, I have a little chat. All right. Nice and quick one this week. All about the pipes. I should be back next week. Until then, take it very easy. A loyal pipe maker.